and 10 tanks. Iris sitting around with lots of corruptors and mutas. Those mutas are going to help out a lot until the enemy does get Thors. They are very good against Vikings as well. And Zai supporting with some tanks, and what else? 23 tanks, holy shit, where are those? Here's a lot of them. So 23 tanks for him, 13 for me, with 6 Thors out now. Lots of Stalkers and Immortals for the Toss player, some Vikings and Banshees and Immortals for the yellow player. Push coming in here, and for the orange player, lots of tanks as well. Backing up just because those tanks will do a lot of damage once they do siege. Oh, but they run into my tanks, just tons of destruction, terrible, terrible damage. Had to say that at least once this video, I'm sorry. But now we have them on the run. We just need to pick off this expansion here. I don't know why we've waited so long to do that, but I have all my men in just this single location. 4 Thors now. I think 2 of them might be, yeah, I rallied all my men here, so 2 of them are just kind of hanging out, waiting to be called on to go to war. But the orange player has put up his expansion in the top right, and it's kind of a standoff at this point. Zai going up, running into some tanks, backing off, only losing 1 tank there, so good reaction by him. Now getting his attack upgrades, while orange is still not getting anything. The Toss player not upgrading very well at all. Nice upgrades on the air terran, 2-2 on his Banshees and his Vikings. Now moving out, destroying this expansion, which was pretty much depleted anyway, but he's going to come in with some cloaked Banshees, and let's see how good my reaction time is on the scan. Shooting once, not seeing him yet, just shooting at the Vikings. Need to get a scan off. There it is. Now I'm focusing these Banshees, you'll notice. Lots of damage, almost all of them go down. Sieging up a little bit late, but it should be fine with this Marine support. Scanning again, couple more Thor volleys, and oh my gosh, all those Banshees go down so fast to Thors. Good scans, keeping it up and keeping them visible, and the ground forces of tanks and Marines were able to take down the Banshees, Stalkers, and Immortals. Very nice win there, so that's going to swing it a lot into our favor, and it was actually a one-on-one battle, me against the Toss player. Well, scratch that, there were Banshees overhead, so me against both of those players, 1-on-2. Going to finish off this base in the bottom left. Need to run my Marines under there and pick off that command center, but Iris, nice management of the Mutalists. Hopefully take out these tanks before anything comes. Nope, there are the Vikings. There are 21 Mutas against 21 Vikings. Mutas are good against Vikings, but if they are evenly matched, I don't think they would be able to win that battle, especially with the Terran players. Better upgrades, 1-0 on those Mutas, 3-3 now on the Vikings, so smart choice to back off by Iris. And we are now establishing map control. Notice we have this whole left side. There's an expansion for me, another expansion for me, and I wouldn't be surprised to see one go down here just for the gas, especially for the Zerg player. He has a lot of minerals, 4,000 minerals, 800 minerals on Zai, so he has kind of been starved out. You'll notice he doesn't really have any new expansions lately. Building lots of command centers to use his minerals to prepare to put down expansions, or maybe we'll see some orbital commands for some mules or scan, or even planetary fortresses, which aren't too effective against Protoss and Terran, much better against Zerg players. Toss is trying to recover his own economy. Let's look at the harvester count. Yellow is completely starved out, 0 income, same as blue. That is Zai. 5 harvesters from yellow, so he's going to have to make do with what he has here, just this air army, because I don't think they have the forces to take over any of these expansions. Toss player was trying to right here, but Zai is just kind of sitting there begging him to put down a nexus and lose 400 minerals. And you'll notice the income of me and Iris is doing pretty well right now. If we check out the unit tab, you guys can take a look at that just a little bit. But Vikings coming in, shooting down a couple Broodlords, lots of mutas from Iris, some Stalkers, pretty standard armies what we saw earlier, just a little bit less of everything. And these Broodlords are just too slow. My Thors weren't in position to deal with this. But here we go, another engagement. Thors, tanks, and Marines against Marauders and Stalkers and Vikings. These Thors are eating up a lot of damage, letting my tanks do so much. Even some units coming from behind, but they just get desecrated. Oh my gosh, that was rape. Tanks are just so freaking strong. 6, 9, 6 kills, 5 kills, 2 kills, 13 kills. Tanks are a great unit. I've been saying it from day one. I just need to gloat a little bit and say that. But the splash damage really helped. The splash damage fix really helped them out. If you're wondering, that fix basically made it so the splash occurs in the center of the unit instead of on the outside of the unit, which is what it was before. Now my expansion getting gunned down by these extremely mobile Vikings, but They're just doing kind of guerrilla tactics at this point. They are on the run. And if we look at their income now, they don't really have anything going besides these two bases. Look at all these SCVs on minerals. Not good saturation on this expansion from the Protoss player, but I'm just moving into their base, killing all these Marauders pumping out. Waste of money. He probably just needs to cancel those. But there are a couple tanks up on this high ground. I need to get a scan up there or move my dropships. There we go. Quickly killing those tanks. Down they go. And there's just so much happening right here. Tanks in a good position. Still have my Thors coming out as well, and still spending very well as oh my gosh, 7,000 minerals from the Zerg player. He needs to just drop down hatcheries everywhere. Do something with that. Send it to me. Send it to Zai. I don't care. Spend that money, especially in this close of a game. 5,000 gas from the Protoss players. How do these people get this much money? Jesus, that's a lot. Toss player not spending that gas. Terran player not spending that minerals. I guess spending is a big factor in, you know, how this game turned out, but they know that they cannot come back from this. We do have map control at this point, but that is going to be GG, guys. I hope you like this game. Some great tactical Terran play, some nice Thors countering the Banshees, and just tons of tank use all over the map. Maybe I'll post this replay up and you guys can check it out yourselves, because there was a lot going on that you might need to pause it, fast forward, rewind, and all that good stuff. But that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching.
Oh my god, motherships are so bad, they can't even one-on-one a carrier. Like, what's the point of even getting a mothership if you can't even kill a carrier? It's so expensive and it takes so long to touch you. Oh my god, it's gonna die! Oh my god!